Happy Friday. It's Friday Coffee Talks number 29. Cheers to all of you. We're doing a French roast from Batdorf and Bronson. Thanks to my wonderful neighbors, Craig and Kim. Thank you to the Tepkers. You guys are the best. This coffee's great. Also, thank you to all of you. The response to last week's video, kind of announcing our children's store that we're opening, was just amazing. We're blown away by the response we've gotten, and very grateful for everybody who posted and commented and liked. It's really cool, and it makes us feel really good, and kind of verifies that we're doing the right thing when everybody's excited about it. So thank you to all of you. I've decided that at least once a month we're going to do a business focused episode. So today I'm going to talk about just one of the things that I've kind of picked up, maybe a lesson that I've learned through my career in sales. But I'm also going to tell you a story. So I was traveling this week again, got to visit some customers, some wonderful customers, got to see some people who we've seen a few times recently, and then see some other folks who we haven't seen in a while. So it's just really good to get back out there. When your customers are as great as ours are here at Store Magic, it makes traveling really fun. It doesn't seem like work to go and have a business lunch or a business dinner, because you're interacting with people who are fun to be around, and they're friends. It's more than just a I'm the seller, you're the buyer relationship. It's good people that we've worked with for a long time, and I just really appreciate that about everybody that we work with. So great trip this week, great food on this trip. And speaking of, if any of you know my boss, our Chief Revenue Officer, Brian Grainger, he is a presence. He has an aura about him. You can't miss him. And he's also a very well-known carnivore. So we've been to Brazilian steakhouses with Brian, and he's one of those that he walks in and the waiters start kind of shaking in their boots, because he's going to take down some meat. So anyways, we went to this Argentinian restaurant on Wednesday, and great food, amazing food. But Brian ordered the steak sampler platter, which is something I didn't even know existed. He got five 5-ounce portions of all the different steak cuts that they make. No vegetables, nothing green, just a bunch of meat, maybe a couple of slices of little bread on top, just to make sure it wasn't just meat. But it was an impressive array of meat, and what a wonderful dinner. It was awesome. So great recommendation, great place there. And another story in the cap of Brian's carnivore repertoire. So that was really fun. The big thing that we discussed a few times this week, in fact, is about partner relationships. So in this industry, especially in IT, when you work like we do, whether you're on the vendor side or you're on the hardware side or software or whatever, it doesn't matter. Your channel is everything. It's the lifeblood of a company. You're not going to sell to anybody without a good network of partners, but more importantly, a network of partners who are capable and who are loyal and who really want to work with you and to create a solution for customers that's going to be what they need it to be. None of that's possible without a great channel. So, unfortunately, it should go without saying that you should do the right thing, that you should be trustworthy, and you should do what you say you're going to do. That should go without saying, but, it doesn't happen all the time. In my career, I've had it happen a few times where you've had some less than ideal interactions with partners. Never here at Store Magic. Our partners at Store Magic are amazing. The best I've ever worked with. Our network is amazing. But in past lives, in other jobs and careers and things like that, you've had some less than perfect run-ins with partners where things don't quite happen the way you want them to. Frustrating situations happen. It's part of it. It happens. It's nobody's fault. It's not anybody to blame. But, you have less than ideal interactions with people. And the lesson there is, A, it's going to happen, and B, just never burn a bridge. I've learned forever, just never burn a bridge. It's pretty good life advice too, but especially if you're an IT seller, you can't blow up on people. You can't take a situation that may not be great, admittedly may not be great, but you can't throw it back at them. You can't lash out with anger if something happens. You just can't burn that bridge. You've got to keep those relationships, because you never know where somebody's going to come back, and you may be put in a situation where you need that relationship, and you have to kind of make it water under the bridge for whatever's happened in the past. So I've seen it multiple times in my career where, you know, luckily it hasn't happened to me like this, but somebody fires a partner or has a angry interaction where they kind of go too far and say things that they don't mean and ruin a relationship with somebody who then comes back around to, you know, you're working on a project and you need to work with that person again. And it becomes a really tricky situation. So for those of you in IT sales, you just can't do it. Don't burn bridges. It's something you've got to get over. Even if you feel like you've been wronged, even if things happen. Now, you know, ethics aside, if there are certain things that if lines are crossed, then yeah, you know, it's time to cut people loose. But for the most part, for interpersonal things or relational things or, you know, whatever the case may be, you just can't burn bridges. You got to keep things going in your partner community. So that's my one for the week. This is number 29. I can't believe week 30 will be next week. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to finishing this cup of coffee, and we'll catch you guys next time.